"29 minutes before we hit the top of the 9 o'clock time, and we'll jump decades and go Friday morning 90s at 9 at that time. Right now, we're on the Friday morning 80s at 8. Taking a little break from that, though, because I get a chance to talk with my friend on South 25th Street that I haven't had a chance to talk to since before Christmas. My man, Craig Jerrard, owner of Brown Shoe Fit, joining me this morning. And Craig, good morning to you, man. It's been a while.
Good morning, Darren. It has been a while. How you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. How are you doing?
Doing great. Made it through the holiday craziness. And, we go from our busiest month in December to one of our slower months of the year in January, but we're almost through it. January's finishing up here pretty quick.
Yeah, man. Done as of 11:59 on Tuesday night, right?
Right. Crazy.
We're going to February already. I know. We've said it many times, Craig, of course, at our age, because you and I are the exact same age. Time rolls on so fast. It really, really does. It's just insane.
It is. And the years go fast, days go slow. Whoever said that was probably about 53, right? And they were spot on. And as you know, the being a grandparent now, that I think that's going to speed it up even more.
Oh, dude, yeah. You and I were going to actually be on talking last week, and when I messaged you, you're like, "Yeah, I think I might have time." And I said, "Well, I'll tell you what, we can wait till next week." You said, "Yeah, I got the grandson today," so which is awesome, man. There's nothing like being a grandparent. Nothing.
It's our first, Baylor's our first, and I think I even sent you a picture that morning. We were down in Ankeny, and I got to spend some Thursdays with Raquel and Baylor. It's been awesome, and but I did work yesterday, and I don't think I'm ready for 4-day work weeks yet, so I'm going to have to stay dialed into the shoe store a little while longer.
And you got plenty of grandchild time though, yet to come. I get to finally meet my newest grandchild, my granddaughter, sometime. Well, hopefully it's weekend. My daughter and her fiance and kids live up in Renwick, and I was going to go up tomorrow, but of course we're expecting 78 inches of snow again tomorrow, so that's not a possibility. So I'm looking maybe Sunday or Monday heading up to finally meet my new granddaughter, who will be 2 weeks old at that time.
Wow, congrats, man. That's special, yeah. And you have quite a list of them going, but everyone's special. There's no doubt.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely amazing. Until you are a grandparent, there's nothing like being a grandparent. You and I both know that. And not to waste everybody's time, but I had said for many, many years, as I'm sure you said the same thing, you can't imagine loving anybody as much as your own kids. And then here comes your grandkids and totally disproves that theory completely.
And it's just so cool because it's each stage of life is so different. And, being the parents of adult children has been so awesome. And it's been great with our relationship with Cole and Carson both. And now they're, Kelly and Lucas being part of the family, but now here come the grandkids. So it's just the next level of parenting turning into grandparenting it's what it's about. No doubt. Absolutely. I love it.
Get to make new memories all over again, all the holiday memories, birthday memories, at times just playing and hanging out, at times holding them while they sleep, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, you and I could go on forever, Grandpa, without a doubt. Hey, man, no doubt. I was thinking before we started talking, we're only 3, because we just mentioned how fast time goes. We're only 3 short months away from season 10 of Third Thursday Fit Night.
Insane, man. I know. And we're making plans. We're working on the fitnight.com website, working with some other communities and other Brown Shoe Fit stores to get their season kicked off. Super excited. I mean, season 10's, kind of a milestone season for us. We're pretty convinced we're going to make a change this year. Just to throw it out there, we're not in stone, but this is pretty solid. We'll still run April through October, but we want to turn the April third Thursday into a Fit Night trail cleanup evening.
Nice.
We'll definitely invite everybody and hopefully have a nice crowd. But we'll not have a traditional Fit Night that night in April, and then we'll run our season of traditional Fit Night happenings. We'll run May through October, So we'll pull it into a 6-month season. It's a half of the year, which I kind of like that mindset. It's half the year will be Fit Night season. I've been wanting to add trail cleanup evening. I know the city and the Growth Alliance, and they do some great things on the cleanup day. I believe theirs is in April also. But we just want to tie that into being part of the community like Fit Night is, and get out there and pick up the spring trash, so to speak. And the city does a great job, and there's a lot of volunteers that do a great job in this community of keeping it clean and tidy. But we want to pitch in and have Fit Night be part of that also. So there will be more talk on that. There'll be more plans put out there as we get closer to April. But I think we're going to do the April, as long as there's not snow on the ground, right? Because we have had snow on the ground in April Fit Night before. But if all the snow is cleaned up, we will get out and hopefully do a trash cleanup on the third Thursday of April.
I think that's a fantastic idea, Craig. Not only are you taking pride in the community itself by doing that, but obviously the people who participate in Third Thursday Fit Night using that trail, they're taking pride in the areas that they walk and run in too. So very cool, very cool. Hopefully, as you said, we are done with snow by then, long done by then, and that can happen. And great tradition, so to speak, to start on your 10th season. In 10 years, man. That's a huge milestone. Think about it now. Gilligan's Island only lasted 3 years. Look at how iconic that show is.
I didn't even know that, but man, oh man, that's definitely part of our childhood, right?
Get that right, man.
3:30 and get Gilligan's Island on. Absolutely. I can't believe that was only a 3-year run.
3 seasons, 99 episodes. Yeah, but look at how iconic it is. Here we are in 2023, still talking about Gilligan's Island. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I love it. Yeah. Fit Night is, hopefully it sticks, and I think it will. And just, we're super proud to have it be part of Fort Dodge's, the Fort Dodge community, and the support from the community partners and the support from the city, and what they've done with us is, like we'll continue to talk about. We can't say thank you enough to everybody that's been involved with it. So we'll definitely look forward to that. And Jazzy will be kicking off another season up in Algona, so we got to throw that out too and get those folks ready for it.
Fantastic. Good for her, man. That's fantastic as well. All mushroomed and springboarded from the one that started right here going on 10 years ago here in Fort Dodge. But Craig, let's talk about Brown Shoe Fit on South 25th Street, because even though, as you mentioned, it's the slower time of the year for most retailers. I mean, usually after the holidays, it does slow down quite a bit. I mean, I spent many years in retail. I remember those days. But that doesn't mean what Brown Shoe Fit still offers as far as the best, not just in footwear and what you protect your feet with, but the best service as well. None of that ever slows down for you guys. You're still at the top of the game with that. Yeah,
it's business as usual as far as the day-to-day shoe store. The traffic, actually, we were just talking last night, it's been super, super good. We have a nice little gain going for January. We're feeling, the traffic has been great. Abby opened, she had a soft opening last night at Stella's Coffee Bar. So that's actually, she's going to open full blown to the community tomorrow. She had a great event last night, private event that had to have been super good for her. The parking lot was packed, and we had some pretty good traffic from the coffee shop rollover too. So we're excited to have Abby over there with Stella's Coffee Bar right next door. That's going to be a great addition to the neighborhood. And, our Brown Sale Rack store, excuse me, that was that experiment in May of 19, that is full blown sale rack store. We take all of our clearance product over there. So this time of year, it's full of, a lot of the seasonal stuff that we had in our regular store. It's marked down 20 to 50%, and we roll it over there onto the sale racks. So it's easy to shop. It's easy to find your size. And just to throw it out there, through January, so through Tuesday, we do have buy 2 pair at the sale price, get a 3rd pair free. So you can bring a friend in, bring a family member in, and you can kind of mix and match anything over at the sale rack store. Buy 2, get 1 free. through January. So, and then we'll do some events and some fun things in February to drive some traffic, and then we just constantly trying to do things and add things to that sale rack store. I'm sure you've seen the Skechers step in commercials.
Oh yes.
We've never been a huge Sketcher fan at Brown Shoe Fit here in Fort Dodge, but we do have a great selection at the sale rack store. And Skechers is one of the best marketing companies in the world. I mean, they're a fantastic marketing company, and they definitely get the word out there on their product. And we do have a lot of that product at the sale rack store. So, if you love your Skechers and you haven't noticed or haven't seen that we carry those next door, we absolutely do. So that'd be, if you haven't been in and checked those out, stop in, and you literally just step into them. I mean, they are truly the easiest shoe to get on your foot that I've ever seen.
Well, that's perfect for an old guy like me who, that's how I need to step in anyway. I every time I got to tie and untie my shoes, I'm like, man, can't they just make something I can just step in? And they do.
Yeah, and they got it, and they nailed it. They are really, really good at understanding the industry and what people want, right? And a lot of people want the convenience and ease of just stepping into them. We do have a lot of that type of product at the regular store too. That's some of your other brands that we support well. But anyway, that's a fun thing over at the sale rack store going on. It's kind of new for us, and then of course the athletic footwear is always strong. A lot of people getting back into the gym this month, kind of getting antsy to get outside, which as we get into March, April, will be better for that. But we have a ton of Brooks, a ton of New Balance, some handful of Ons, and all this is over at the sale rack store with some pretty nice discounts. So it's kind of that time of the year, you're looking for a deal and looking for a bargain, and we definitely have them.
Absolutely, without a doubt. And I'll tell you, the sale rack store, like you said, through January, buy two, get one free. What a great way to get ready for spring and getting outside again. And we know Iowa, we could have winter all the way through May. I mean, we've had blizzards the early part of May before, but eventually spring and summer will get here, and you're going to want those on your feet, especially the best quality product that like Brown Shoe Fit has to get ready for that and get out and being active again. So stop into the sale rack as well. And yes, Craig, I remember broadcasting down there when you were like, yeah, it's 30 days. We're having this open for 30 days 4 years ago. And here we are, man.
Yeah. It even proved me wrong to the good way. It's been super. The support from the community again and the customer base. People totally get what we're doing over there with our clearance product, and then we're also buying product for that store now. And we're super proud of the remodel and the way it shops and the way it looks. And so yeah, we love it. It's going to be part of Fort Dodge for a long time.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you mentioned Stella's. I was going to ask you about your new neighbor. I know she's got the big grand opening tomorrow, so that's great that she's already filled the parking lot up with the soft opening yesterday, and the big one coming up tomorrow.
8 to 5 tomorrow. Yeah, if you're out and about, it's Saturday's perfect day to grab a coffee and take it easy and pop over to the shoe store and shop a little bit. And she has a ton of cool product over there too, some boutique type product, and a lot of things in there that probably aren't in the community a ton. So it's just some unique product over there to shop for and check out too. So yeah, we're excited. It's always good to have new neighbors, right? And more people to the neighborhood.
Absolutely. In South 25th Street, I think the city got it done streetwise last year. So street's all beautiful, ready to go. And now you got new neighbors moving in. And that's just a fantastic block to be on. Of course, you've been there a long, long time, but just a fantastic block to be on South 25th Street.
Yeah, we love it. We're proud of 25th Street, and it has seen a lot of changes in the last 26 years that I've been here. But a lot of improvement, and obviously with the new sidewalk system that kind of ties everybody together. What's going on over across the street at the mall, the old mall area, is super exciting, and it's going to, the development over there is going to be fantastic. I know it's slow, and people get a little antsy to see change over there, but it's coming and it's changing, and we're super excited to be right across the street from it. And again, 25th Street's I don't know, special place for us. So we love it here.
Absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful street, to say the very least, all the way up and down. So again, it's Brown Shoe Fit. Again, as I always like to say, there's everybody else's way and there's a Brown Shoe Fit way. And if you haven't experienced that, make sure you do. And also, Craig, in case people haven't heard me talk about this before, when you walk into Brown Shoe Fit or the Sale Rack, I want you to just go as you come in and absorb that smell that I keep begging Craig to somehow turn into a cologne or something, or an air freshener or something, because that smell of new shoes and leather just gets me every time I walk in there, man. I just float, not high, but I just float because that smell is so incredible.
It is a unique smell. I give you that, and I probably take it for granted and probably don't even notice it on the daily basis. But that will be a project of mine at some point, is see if we can get the right chemist and the right smarter people than me to get involved in that and put something together. And you will be the first person I send one to.
Attaboy. I'll be your tester.
Yep.
Be it in an air freshener form or whatever, I'll be your tester, man. That smell gets me. I love that smell every single time. Craig, good to see you again, man. You and I will be talking again next month. And then, as we mentioned earlier, it's not far until we're talking Third Thursday Fit Night very, very, very soon, coming in April.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you guys and appreciate your time, and have a great weekend.
You too, Craig. Thank you, man. We'll talk to you soon.
You bet.
Bye-bye. Craig Jerrard, owner of Brown Shoe Fit right here in Fort Dodge. Craig is such a great guy, such a great team. And again, there's everybody else's way and there's a Brown Shoe Fit way. So make sure you stop and see him on South 25th Street right here in Fort Dodge. You'll be so glad you did. We're about 13 minutes before we roll into the Friday morning 90s at 9. Don't forget, coming up next hour on the Friday morning 90s at 9, we have got 2 Stumpy Says Trivias we're going to do. So a chance for you to win 2 certificates to Stumpy's Bar and Grill. Of course, you can only win 1, but still going to be 2 of them thrown out there. We're going to do a couple of Stumpy Says Trivias because last week we didn't get a winner. So we're going to make that up this week and do a double of those. Also, in case you missed it, I made a big announcement. I confirmed the rumor of being true. Coming Memorial Weekend to Heritage Park up in Forest City this year, 2023. Used to be Tree Town, then it was Country Thunder. Country Thunder announced in late October, November that they were not returning. And so city officials and so forth from Forest City approached our buddy Joe Denham, and Denham Fest, which we had here in Fort Dodge, is now going to be the new big festival, and it will be there for quite a while. I can't tell you the legalities and the semantics of the contracts, but let's just say he's going to be there for more than 1 year, that's for sure. Denham Fest is going to be up at Forest City at Heritage Park. Big 3-day festival as always. Camping, vendors, food vendors, beverage vendors, fun. Lots of great things happening. Big name artists, as well as kind of newcomers and the whole works. So it's all happening. 3-day festival, Memorial Weekend, 2023 Denham Fest up at Heritage Park in Forest City. Yes, the rumors are true, so I can confirm those now. I've known for a while, but I couldn't say anything, obviously. Yeah, now you know what's happening. Go get your tickets, get your campsites reserved. Go to denhamfest.com. Get that taken care of. We'll be talking more and more about that as we get closer and closer to it. And of course, my buddy and our buddy Joe Denham, he'll be on with us next week again. We'll talk more about it then also. Stay with me. Friday morning 80s at 8 comes up again. We're going to continue with that in just a few here on the best ride of the day.